Hello there, I hope you're doing well and I hope all is well. And again, this is your teacher, Hiba. Today we have a vocabulary lesson and the theme of this lesson is having fun. I think this topic is a very necessary one for your grade, so pay good attention to the words that we'll cover today and really try to learn them deeply. Before we get started with this lesson, let's talk about the structure of vocabulary. I believe that in order to really learn vocabulary, you need to know words in deep way. So for each word that we present, I'll give you the definition with notes and with example sentences. And finally, I'll give you an action step to end this lesson, something you can do to have you remember the words. So you can find this material in your action pack unit 6, in student book page 67, and in your 5th worksheet page 1 and 2. So the main objectives for this video are to predict the meanings of new vocabulary items, to identify the new vocabulary, to recognize the new vocabulary, and the last one, to practice and use the new vocabulary in a full sentences. And now let's be started with our words that we'll cover in this lesson. But be noticed that at the beginning of each slide, you can find a quick game in order to put your brain to test. So let's start. Tourism. Tourism. When the summer vacation starts, then all you can think about is how to travel for fun and doing some activities such as sightseeing and camping. So this act is called tourism. So the meaning of this word is the activity of traveling to a place for pleasure. The part of a speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is successful tourism for this country should begin there with smiles and warm welcomes. This word is a combination between tour and the suffix ism. Tour is the root of this word and it can be as a verb or as a noun. And we can also derive from it an adjective, which is touring. So the last thing that I want to ask about is the synonym of this word. So do you know words that related to the tourism word? I think we have a lot of them, such as travel, journey, and resorting. So now let's move to another word. Ecotourism. Ecotourism. When you want to travel, you can find a list of places to go there. Some people are so interested in the natural beauty places, so this kind of traveling is called ecotourism. So the meaning of this word is the practice of traveling to beautiful natural places for pleasure in a way that does not damage the environment there. And the part of speech for this word is a noun. And our example here is we should protect our natural environment and support ecotourism. So let's go to another word, please. Brilliant. Brilliant. When I ask you, did you like the film? You answered, I thought it was brilliant. Another example, she's got a brilliant sense of humor. So the common sense in these two sentences here is extremely good or amazing. So the meaning of this word is British, informal, very good, wonderful, or excellent. The part of speech for this word is an adjective. And the example here is my father started out with nothing but a brilliant mind like yours. So the synonym of this word is extremely good, and the antonym of this word is gloomy. And we can derive from it an adverb, which is brilliantly. So the next word, scholar. Scholar. When you hear this word, I think school comes to your mind. So let's read the definition of this word. The meaning of this word is an intelligent and well-educated person who knows a particular subject very well. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is he became a good classical scholar and learned to speak and write in French with facility and elegance. So the synonym of this word is bandit, and the antonym of this word is layman. Let's go to another word, please. Powerful. Powerful. All of us know about the Superman series. So, if you remember, he was a strong man and has an extraordinary energy. So, he has a special powerful. So, the meaning of this word is having the ability to control or being able to influence others. And the part of speech for this word is an adjective. Our example here is the attacks were too powerful for the capabilities of our enemies alone. So this word is a combination between power, which is a noun, and the suffix "ful." The synonym of this word is dominant, and the antonym of this word is weak. Let's go to another word, please. And try to guess this word, my lovely students. Historian. Historian. Have you ever asked yourself, how do you know about the past history? Who wrote about it? Who studied it? Yes, historian. So the meaning of this word is a person who studies or writes about history. And the part of speech for this word is a noun. And our example here is the historian observes and records in different lands and ages the rise or explicit utterance of belief in one God. So this word is a combination between history and an. So what is the difference between them? I think history is about the life in the past, while historian is the person who studies history. So the synonym of this word is teacher or analyst. So the next word here, try to guess. Let's start. Caravan. Caravan. Have you ever watched Caravan program on Royal Channel and ask yourself, what does it mean? So the meaning of this word is a group of people or animals traveling together on a long journey, especially through the desert. The part of speech for this word is a noun. And our example here is a great caravan annually passes through air consisting of several thousand camels carrying salt from Belma to the host states. So the synonym of this word is a caravan. Let's go to another word here, please. Fortress. Fortress. In the history studies, we read about the battles between tribes. So they built a great fortress to protect themselves. So the meaning of this word is a place that is protected against attack. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is the fortress was in the enemy's hand. So the synonym of this word is a castle, and the antonym of this word is betrayal. Let's go to another word, please. Refuge. Refuge. What can you do if you feel one very grave danger? I think you'll search for any safe area to protect yourself. So this word means shelter or protection from danger or trouble. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is we took refuge in a cave and waited for the storm to pass. So I want to ask you, what is the difference between refuge and refugee? I think refugee is a person who flees for refuge or safety. So the synonym of this word is shelter, and the near antonym of this word is expose. So let's go to another word and try to guess the meaning. Port. Port. The meaning of this word is a town or city where ships stop to load and unload cargo. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is 3 hours later, the ship came into port, as you have already learned. So the synonym of this word is gate. Let's go to another word. Please focus on this word and try to guess. Palace. Palace. Once upon a time, there were 3 beautiful princes. Wake up, my student, just to put your mind to imagine. So, can you tell me what comes to your mind? I think 3 princes and where they live. So palace means a very large and impressive house of a king, a queen, president. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is not far. I saw the palace when I climbed a tree, maybe a day or so. So the synonym of this word is a castle. Let's go to another word, please. Peril. Peril. The meaning of this word is a hard, shiny, white ball that is formed inside the shell of an oyster and that is often used as jewelry. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is, oh, she is a pearl among women, princess, he added, turning to Princess Mary. So the synonym of this word is jewel. Let's go to another word, please. Kingdom. Kingdom. We live in a governmental unit ruled by His Majesty King Abdullah bin al-Hussein. So our country is a kingdom. So the meaning of this word is a country whose ruler is a king or a queen. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is the kingdom would be expecting him. So let's go to another word and try to guess. Sailor. Sailor. Did you remember? And Popeye the Sailor Man? I think you got it. The meaning of this word is a person who works on a boat or ship as a part of the crew. The part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is I'm gonna be a sailor and nothing else. So this word is a combination between the verb sail and the suffix or. The synonym of this word is seaman or shipman. Let's go to the last word of our words. Astrology. Astrology. I think you studied about sun, moon, stars, planets, and galaxies. Have you ever asked yourself, what is this science called? Yes, it's an astrology. So the meaning of this word is the study of how the positions of the stars and movements of the planets have a supposed influence on events and on the lives and behavior of people. So the part of speech for this word is a noun, and our example here is astrology, geography, physical science, and natural theology were their favorite studies. So the synonym of this word is horoscope. It's time to do some practice. During our practice time, you need to pause the video, then you need to write your answers in your worksheet. After that, go ahead and play the video again and you'll check your answers along with me on the video. So here we have words to know. The first one, adventure, holiday. It's a noun, and the meaning of this word is a type of organized holiday in which people do new and exciting things. Beach holiday. It's a noun, and the meaning of this word is a type of organized holiday in which people do their activities on the beach. Tourist. It's a noun. The meaning of this word is someone who visits a place for pleasure and interest while on holiday. Touristic. It's an adjective, and the meaning of this word is for or relating to tourists. To build. It's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to construct. To lay. It's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to rest in a horizontal position. To phone. It's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to call. To relax. It's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to rest. To rest, it's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to relax. So to relax and to rest are the synonym for each other. To shine, it's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to bright. And the last one, to sunbathe, it's a verb also, and the meaning of this word is to sit in the sun in order to make your skin darker. Now it's time to check your answers, so I want to tell you a story. Be calm and listen to me. Once upon a time, after spending beach holiday time sailing in the sea and diving for peril, a fierce storm hit the ship. The skillful sailor managed to reach a port on an island, and all the on board jumped off, seeking a refuge. They later discovered that it wasn't any island, it was a kingdom ruled by a powerful king who invited them to his palace. To their surprise, the king had been a famous historian and scholar who even knew a lot about Bedouins who travel in camels in caravan, who also knew about astrology and could read the stars. The sailors rested for a few days and then went into the sea again. This is the end of our lesson today. You have here a homework, and I think you can do it easily. So at the end, you can spend your free time by practicing your new words in a pleasant way with word cross game. Wish you all the best and thank you.